MaddenHeadz. It is your boy, Coach DC, the world's #1 Madden coach and game consultant, coming back at you today with another video. And yeah, man, about this time of the year, the game is probably driving us all crazy with the crazy inconsistencies and the ever evolving DDA. Yeah, kind of crazy, but I mean, if you're really getting into your mechanics though, actually, you should be understanding, getting a little bit better grasp of the passing right now, definitely a better grasp of the catching mechanics and just overall movement in general, how to get yourselves to the spot, how to take advantage of the leverage and cut down the angles like you see me do there. And it's really like this game is so it's so up and down in terms of you can just feel yourself fighting against the AI. You guys who are really into the mechanics, you got both Bibles or whatever, and you're really like trying to understand stuff like that, the intricate parts of the game where in the why, the why behind things. And so I assure you, you're gonna go through ebbs and flows with this stuff. Just stick to your mechanics. I promise you. Just keep, doing it over and over and over again until you just fail miserably, time after time, like I do. No, man, but honestly, start looking at this game. Watch this one. Jesus. Start looking at the game in terms of your progress. What you're able to do now that you weren't before. The winning and losing and all that stuff, especially for you guys that are in franchise leagues or guys that, play a lot of mud or playing tournaments and stuff, that stuff is you just gonna have to be hot at the right time, because I'm telling you, these algorithms are serious, man. It is serious. I think I long for the days of offline play where there's none of this stuff in the game, and you just have to match skill versus skill, team versus team, without all the influence of rosters and updates and patches and all that kind of stuff, man. I mean, whatever. Bring back the disc. Yeah, I don't want the downloads anymore. No, hey man, bring me back the cartridges. Yeah, yeah, for real. But nah, seriously, you just have to really understand, like dig into the parts of your stick pressure and understand how to use the stick pressure versus the other mechanics that you tie along with the stuff. Because if you can understand that every button on the game is pressure sensitive, I know y'all hear me. Yeah, I want to sound like a ghost to y'all when I say that, but every button on the game is pressure sensitive, and so you have to take that literally. Literally, you have to take that and really start to incorporate it into things that you want to do and the things that make sense for you offensively, because I see the struggles, and I have I have days where my offense just isn't doing it just isn't doing anything. Nobody's catching the ball, nobody's blocking, nobody's doing anything. And so you have to have your route combinations and your scheme and all that stuff has to be right. And that's a lot of the stuff that I'm about to start covering. Is I'm going to get into the schemes, getting into this Minnesota playbook first, showing y'all some really, like, this is some stuff. This is really like learning how to stretch and bend coverage, and making guys pay for man to man, making sure that they're accountable. When they do these zero blitzes, they need to be accountable for every guy on the field, not just always assume that you're going to block. A lot of that has to do with understanding how to get rid of the ball and get your feet set fast, getting rid of the ball fast with good mechanics, good, solid, balanced mechanics. Balance. That word is very important when it comes to stick pressure, is balance. You want to play with the right amount of pressure on the stick, in the places that you need to have it, when you need to have it for the situation that you need to have it in. Now repeat that to yourselves, before you go to sleep tonight. But man, that was some gas right there from old Teo. Mateo, whatever his name is. Yeah, but yeah, man, it can be a struggle. Y'all see these highlights. That's the reason why I show this stuff, because I want y'all to see that I struggle with the same things y'all do. I'm no different. Yeah, I drop passes and all that stuff, and it is just as frustrating for me, if not more. Yeah, because I get a lot of crazy stuff. Game calling timeouts on its own. My safeties getting down in a 3-point stance right at the snap of the ball. I'm gonna find that highlight. I'm gonna post it in the next few days. I gotta find this. Yeah, one of my safeties. Like, I clicked to him and he just kept getting in the 3-point stance, and I'm like, hey, you're not a lineman, sir. But yeah, man, it's gotta be fun to play, because once you start to understand mechanics, you see this stuff. This is why I post this stuff, because for me, this is fun. I love being able to create my own animations and just, understand the animation that I'm going to get when I do a certain thing. As y'all see me just do this, basically those same animations. You can do them on offense and defense in certain situations. It's just understanding the base mechanics, how to get yourself into position in the use of force versus leverage, in a lot of these cases, in terms of just clicking on to the receivers. And yeah, I mean, just getting into the blitz game and getting pressure and playing the game of chess, like me and one of my session guys were talking about earlier today. He was like, man, this is like a chess match. And I'm like, yeah, you gotta understand, it's adjustment for adjustment, which the game still is. The adjustments are horrible, and I can't even, like, the latency issue. I don't know. That sounds more like an excuse at this point, because this stuff is starting to feel good old DDA-ish. Sometimes when you make an adjustment, or you go to make an adjustment and they make an opposite adjustment from the one you ask, or in this whole clock thing, man, I mean, can we get a few more than 2 seconds before the bomb goes off? I mean, give me a chance to defuse the bomb first. Yeah, that'd be nice. Maybe I could save some people, like we're trying to do here with Madden. I'm trying to bring people to the game, EA, not take them away from it. I'm trying to make it playable. Please, let's work. This can be done. As y'all see the middle safety. Once y'all learn, if for you guys who do not have Mechanics Bible Book 2, ask the guys who have it. When you understand how to make the players around you move together, man, great things are possible. Anyway, have a great day, man.